The other day I said, what's your go-to McDonald's order?
Oh yeah.
And my go-to McDonald's. Do you know your go-to McDonald's order?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I say it with a little bit of fear because we've actually, as a family, we've shifted from McDonald's to Five Guys, which is
my God, Five Guys is so much better. Have you ever had the breakfast sandwich at Five Guys?
No. Have you ever had the Shake Shack breakfast sandwich? That's insane.
For real.
I mean, if you like I like sausage, like a sausage biscuit stuff. It's like, but all right. So my McDonald's is a double quarter pounder with cheese, which is probably like 10 billion calories.
I don't know what it is, but that's it.
Yeah. Well, and then fries and Diet Coke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is a.
Wait a minute. You go and you get more than one entree?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So mine's very simple, but it's a Big Mac meal, supersized.
Yeah.
4 cheeseburgers.
Now, why the 4 cheeseburgers?
McDonald's cheeseburgers. Just a simple cheeseburger done anywhere is one of my favorite things. But what I do with the McDonald's cheeseburger, and I'd like to brag a little bit because I got written up.
First of all, when you talk about McDonald's, there's no bragging involved. There should be shame and embarrassment. Go on.
By the way, my whole meal in total is 2,500 calories. And that is my go-to meal.
Yeah. So, but all right, here all right. So go on. So then,
what I do with the McDonald's cheeseburgers is I take the bottom bun off and I taco them, so it's less calories. So bottom bun's a little thicker, and it's got none of the business on it.
Wait a minute. Are you a third grader? Like, who would do something like that? Like what? Like you taco them? Like that is not a thing.
It is, and by the way, now that I've introduced,
by the way, you should do
what?
You should do a thing with McDonald's. That's what you should do. You should pitch this to McDonald's. They would be all over it.
Oh, I would. Well,
that's a good marketing idea. The Bert, because didn't they have like they've done like meals with some hip hop star, right?
What I found is there's so many different add-ons you could do to a McDonald's meal. Like there's a thing called a McGangbang, which is it's a double cheeseburger. Type in McGangbang. It's a double cheeseburger with a fish fillet shoved into it. So like there are meals people do. You can also get
that's not right. You
can get the fish fillet bun.
Yeah.
On anything. The fish fillet bun is thinner than all the other buns.
Oh, I didn't know.
You can also take the double. You can do any add-ons. They'll do anything for you. So if you like the double quarter pounder, you can get a double quarter pounder done Big Mac style.
Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. Here's
fantastic.
the thing about I worked in advertising and I wrote commercials, and the thing is you do research. So like the quality of a small hamburger versus the quarter pounder is like it's a different quality of meat in the quarter pounder than the small hamburger.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean it's all garbage, but it's like a quarter pounder with cheese tastes better than a hamburger.
It does taste better. I remember being introduced to a quarter pounder with cheese. I remember where I was when
some people know where were you when 9/11 happened? You're like, I remember where I was when I was introduced to a quarter pounder with cheese.
It's the McDonald's on Dale Mabry in Carrollwood over by there's a little and my buddy's dad owned McDonald's.
Oh wow.
And we could eat there for free.
Oh my God, really?
Oh dude, we ate there.
That kid must have been popular.
He was, but he was. He definitely still is. He still owns all the McDonald's in Florida.
Oh my God.
You could go in and get anything.
His name is Matt Gates.
I remember the day I learned, I remember trying to be healthy. Tom and I were doing a weight loss challenge, and I took the bottom bun off the burgers and realized all the stuff you want, the ketchup, the cheese, all the flavors on that top bun.
Yeah.
And nothing's on that bottom bun.
So you do it to kind of remove some of the carbs.
Yeah, move some of the carbs. And then it got away from me for a while because I was like, well, I normally was going to eat 4 burgers. Now that I'm doing this, I could eat 8. And then I was eating 8 burgers. And
that's bananas.
And getting fully sick. We went, Jim, when we were doing the drive-in tour, McDonald's that would, on the road, McDonald's that were by the drive-ins, because there's always a McDonald's by a drive-in, would hit me up and say, hey, we're going to stay open extra late. Is it cool if we put your name on the thing to get your fans to come by after or before to get dinner for the show? And I'd be like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then they would hit us up and say,
And
what would you like?
Oh, wow.
And I remember one time saying, here's $200, surprise me.
Yeah.
And man,
That's
we got so sick.
But that's where we remain these little boys, right? We're like, McDonald's. Like, I remember, like, my family, we would have Sunday dinner, and I'd be like, why don't we have McDonald's for Sunday? And my mom would be like, what kind of trash is this kid? And I was like, I want McDonald's.